next agenda, which is the Champions League, and starting off with Arsenal. You know, Arsenal, poor weekend showing against Newcastle, and they go to Milan and they drop another stinker. What do you make of that? It wasn't a
I
stinker.
don't think I don't.
I would say it's
Yeah.
necessarily a stinker, but it was they did not create enough clear cut chances to deserve a
Yeah.
win
Mm.
against
No,
Inter
I don't
Milan.
think. Yeah, I don't think Arsenal was ever going to win Inter Milan, right? Because like on pay-per-view though, because this is football, anything can happen. But I
Of
don't think
course,
on pay-per-view Arsenal was ever going to go to Milan and get a win. That's far-fetched. Inter Milan is actually a good team, right? And the thing with Arsenal, and the thing that Arsenal is not like Champions League inclined as well. So it was going to be like, and they are not in their best shape, and then you're
yes,
going to Milan looking for a result. I think Dumfries missed. The Inter Milan was having chances upon chances, right? So, but I guess it was never going to be. I never expected Arsenal to win. Even a draw would have been crazy for me
yeah,
for Arsenal to have gotten. But yeah,
yeah, yeah. It was a still game, but the goal that these
yeah,
guys got was also from controversial. They say it was a controversial penalty that
yeah.
Chalanoglu
Obviously.
converted, and Arsenal also were making a point that they also had a penalty that was a rule supposed penalty that was not given, where the goalkeeper came clattering into I think Mikel Moreno.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Because
but
funny enough, it was kind of a double whammy because Mikel Moreno was the person that handled the ball that got Inter Milan the
yeah,
penalty,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then again, Mikel Moreno was the one that was clattered into. And I had seen that given. It was given against Onana. I think Onana also got. Was it okay? Yellow card. Yeah,
No, no.
beginning of
Onana
last
didn't
season
get
or
it the
this
first
season.
time. The first episode of Onana doing that same thing, he didn't get it. It was the
Yeah.
second
I think it was.
episode that
Yeah,
he now got it. But I think,
yeah,
to be honest, keepers are protected. So if it's not given, you
yeah,
should know that it's not going to be given because keepers,
yeah,
so long as he made contact with the ball. Onana actually,
yeah.
in Onana's case, he didn't make contact with the ball, but this keeper actually made a
So
faint contact.
another case was crazy. Yeah.
Another case was a case of knockout punch, but but we'll talk about that some other time. Then moving on to some of the Champions League dramas, and hitting my stop at Villa. Villa went to who they go to Club Brugge. They went all the way to
Yeah.
Belgium, Club Brugge, and they dropped. I wouldn't say they dropped a sinker. They lost the match 1-0. The first match they've lost in the Champions League so far. They are no longer top of the table. And guess what? They considered a controversial goal as well. Tyron,
Yeah,
Ty,
it's not a
Ty,
controversial goal. I think it was a
it's,
gift.
it's a
I
tad
think
bit.
it was a gift made from madness.
It's a controversial goal. Tyra means coming back to Champions League, his first Champions League
Uh,
match, his debut Champions League, and also coming back after a serious injury to the starting 11. And what does he do? He wraps a Christmas present and hands it over to Club Brugge. And they thought the referee wouldn't see it. The referee was the sharpest man on the pitch. He pointed to the spot. Everybody was watching. But in their defense, Arsenal literally did the same thing
okay.
and didn't get any booking in the Champions League. I
Yeah.
think was it against PSG or something. I think someone they
Mm,
made the same thing. I
mm.
think it was Gabriel or something picked up the
Yeah,
ball.
yeah, yeah.
I was doing as if
Mm.
he doesn't know what happens.
Yeah, yeah, what happened?
Yeah. So in
Yeah,
their defense,
the thing is that obviously
there's been
referees are
precedent
trained.
set by their fellow
Mm,
mediocre team Arsenal,
mm.
but oh,
I think these players they should. I think he went on holidays and he was playing handball and he came to
mm,
he forgot that this is football. But
it,
yeah,
it got too
I think
excited.
yeah, Aston Villa is actually a crazy team in that way. That is why you can never know what to expect from Aston Villa. That's just the stuff with them. So yeah, I guess It is what it is. But they had very clear chances. I think across. I think Douglas Lewis actually put McGinn clean through one of
Oh,
those headers.
Magin was wasteful. He kept
Yeah,
on
those,
blasting the
no,
ball over the bar, and I was like,
I think that's the thing with my Aston Villa. You just can't say this is it. You,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can get Prime Madrid today, and tomorrow you are getting a Reading United team. So yeah.
And another bad news for the English teams on the Champions League was also Man City display. It was literally a game of one person doing, because I wouldn't say Man City played bad. Man City played exceptionally good. They raised their game. They were on Sporting like a rash. Haaland was missing for fun, missing chances for fun, doing target practice without even scoring, hitting the bar, hitting the goalkeeper, and yet couldn't convert. And what happens? Gyökeres goes from one end to the other, sprinting, and scores his goal. He had one before he even scored his goal. He had one that he missed. Then scores his two penalty, composed. Haaland wasn't composed, nowhere near composed. Was far from it, far off it. Was probably thinking about holiday. I don't know, but it was such a it was as a, if I was a Man City fan, I would be so disheartened because the team gave their all, but it wasn't to be. But Sporting, it was like it was written in the stars for them, for Ruben Amorim, the new Manchester United coach, to step into Sporting, his last game, his last Champions League game, and deliver a masterclass.
Yeah, exactly what I think. I just thought about that would probably summarize the match. I think Man City being coming off the back of a defeat, where they were primed to like do a comeback with Sporting, right, as they normally do. But I
Yeah,
think they caught Sporting at a very, very, very bad time in the sense of they caught Sporting when they were saying farewell to Ruben Amorim,
yeah,
and that actually spurred on a performance from the players because
of course.
the two penalties that were given to Sporting was basically their players charging down into the 18 yard box, not even going anywhere, but just
Yeah,
running.
yeah,
They were literally just running as though their lives depended on it, and
yeah,
Man City fans could not contain that tension or that speed of the game. And I think
yeah.
the two penalties rightly given was just the match, right? The match, right, was just pure desire for Sporting's end to implement the formation
Yeah,
that
yeah.
had been.
I think if Haaland had scored half of his chances, that match would have been put to bed a long time ago. Sporting wouldn't
Yeah,
even
probably
have.
swipe out the
Yeah,
eager for the yeah
yeah.
your hunger
So
for the match.
while we're still on the
Yeah.
Champions League topic, oh yeah, you guys play Champions League, so I forgot about that. So, what would you make of your match against Bayer Leverkusen? It was like a baptism of fire for young Xavi Alonso. He got slotted in by a slot machine, and then yeah, and then your boy Victor Boniface didn't see his time his time regent or whatever. He couldn't see his bearing, and it was even Florian Wirtz, who's been a wizard in the midfield, couldn't create nothing. I think the only light from the Bayern tunnel probably what's his name, this left winger. It was the right winger.
Frimpong.
Frimpong was the only light in the tunnel. Every other person was probably in Ibiza sleeping off some of their last season's conquests.
Yeah. So yeah, about the Liverpool match, I'll first of all say I didn't see a lot of enthusiasm in your voice. Speaking about the 4-0 of
Yeah,
Liverpool
yeah,
at Anfield.
I was
But
impressed by Curtis Jones. I must say Curtis Jones keeps on impressing me.
Yeah. He's a gem, and I think you're going to see more of him this season because I think he's
Yeah,
about to
yeah,
cook. But coming to the Liverpool Bayern Leverkusen match, I think the first half was even. We were having back and forth,
yeah.
and
Frimpong was cooking somebody on the left.
but I think what you
Someone got cooked.
no. The thing with that's and the
On,
thing I think you with your analysis of the game right there and there, you had already said everything that had happened in the match because from the inception, because they played VS at the wing, and VS that was just a decoy to bring VS back into the midfield, and every time they were trying to break out on attack. But Victor Boniface would drift out to the wing in a sense of getting the ball out wide and in space because Trent Alexander-Arnold will leave that place vacant. And you see that the thing is this: you see that Frimpong was active and Florian Wirtz played from the other wing as well, and as well as Victor Boniface were readily muted.
yeah.
That just simply tells you the story of Liverpool's season. Like literally in the last four matches, I think every goal we've considered has been from Van Dijk's wing. Literally every chance, every goal,
So what are
every
you trying to
every
say?
attempt on our goal has been from the Van Dijk swing. And
Are
this
you
is
tr-
just to show you how poor Van Dijk has been this season. It's
are you
not about
say are you
it's not
saying
really
that contract they shouldn't offer it to him?
no, that's the thing. The thing is that the thing is that when you have a high standard for someone and he keeps messing up, that's what you get. But the thing is that you can't still find anyone as good as him out there uh,
Ah,
in right now. So we have to work with him, and
yeah.
we're excited to give him the new contract. But what I'm just basically saying is that I'm just basically saying that the fact that Victor Boniface couldn't see anything to do in that match was just down to Ibu Konate as well as uh, yeah, just simply down to Ibu Konate. And then the only chances that have been gotten by even Florian Wirtz, that was the wing he played to, and he couldn't do anything just because of Ibu Konate as well. So I
And
think that's just the story of the match.
Diaz, which usually gets a lot of hate from the Liverpool faithfuls, was right an unsung hero as well.
Yeah. The stuff is this. I think the thing with Luis Diaz is that it's going to. I don't really know, but I don't think he has this uh, aura of of being the man, right? So I think that's what has made pushed him under the radar a bit because I think even this season has been one of the most outstanding players that we've
Yeah,
had. But for some reason he doesn't even
he
have
doesn't. He,
the
do,
the
he doesn't get his
yeah.
accolades.
Yeah, he doesn't get his accolades. Even now we are speaking about Liverpool match. He has a hat trick, and we started with Van Dijk's failures as a Liverpool fan, just to show you that even
Yeah,
even
you guys
even
don't give
even
him
my
his
myself, I am
flowers.
guilty. I'm
Yeah,
guilty of
you're
not
guilty of
giving him
not
his
giving his
flowers.
flowers. Yeah,
Yeah. So I think it's just because of his aura and the kind of person he is. But the thing is this: one thing is for certain is that Luis Diaz is actually, and I think this match has opened up another new way of Liverpool playing because I think Nunes can also sit on the bench for important matches while Luis Diaz plays from the central position because that's where he played in the match against and he was lethal and yeah he was putting away his chances with ease. It's something I can never say about Nunes. Yeah, so
yeah.
I
That's
think it's an
that.
eye opener as well. So yeah, good match, good showing. I think everyone was clamoring for this match. Liverpool were Bayer Leverkusen, and then
Yeah,
now we've had it, and we see that we are miles apart. Just to give a schmug of pride right there.
yeah. That's fair. Just a quick summary of the outside league boys, which are the Manchester United and the Chelsea. Chelsea being being even not even off the first gear, and were able to dispatch Noah without even even breaking a sweat. Well, good game. A couple of people had braces. Felix and Nkunku. A few of the French players also got it on the act. Gay, Disasi getting a goal. Adebayo getting a goal. Mikhailo Mochi getting a worldie from the edge of the 18-yard box. and I see you making faces. You know what? I'll pass. And then next on to Manchester United. Good outing in the Europa League. Amad Diallo, I think, getting 2 goals and proving that he's also very important in that Manchester United team. Well, with this quick summary, I know you want to say something, but I don't know whether it's going to be right. I'll give you a minute to contribute. Contribute.
No, actually, I totally agree with you because I don't think I can speak on this topic and say something constructive. So
Yeah, yeah.
I think we should move on.
Yeah. In that case, we should move on.